Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen. Um, so this is going to be another side quest from a different sky type of video where we do some exploration, hunt around for some more of those badges of vows, that sort of thing. Funny story. So I was actually exploring over here near Bloodwater Beach. I was on my way to Bloodwater Beach to try to find some more of those giant fish, because we do still need to turn in 10 of those for a random side quest. And I accidentally ended up getting into a fight with a golem, and I wasn't prepared to record all of that, so I just kind of toughed it out and took down the golem. I will show a golem fight at some point on camera, don't worry, I promise. But when you attack the golem, it knocks these little tokens off from its weak spots. They're like the little runes. The little runes that are inscribed on the rock or planted in the rock to animate the golem. And you knock those off, and then you can pick them up. They're items. When I went to pick up the one that I'm standing on right here, magical metal, I went here, picked it up, and instead of picking up the magical metal, it actually gave me Badge of Vows number 42. So Badge of Vows 42 is actually on the rocks up here. So, let's pretend that I just picked that up just now on camera. Hooray! This is a pretty cool little place, though. This is it's called the Tomb of the Unknown Warrior, or something like that. There's just the cape here. And, there's a rock with a sword sticking out of it like this. Pretty sweet. There's a golem that's usually right here, as I mentioned before. The golem completely disappears and disintegrates when you kill it. So there's not even a trace of it left other than those magic metals that I picked up. And then there's these rocks kind of standing up like this. It's a really cool looking area. So yeah, apologies for that. Kind of goofed that one up on accident. But that's okay. So we are going to be doing this as a, I do want to do this solo, so that means we got to get rid of some of these pawns here. So apologies, Ninny Muggins and Mildred,
I was clumsy.
and Lucy. We're done with you now. Thank you for your services. Although I probably should have dealt with my inventory first. I'm quite heavily encumbered. That's okay. Like I said, we are just right here near Bloodwater Beach. I already took down the Cyclops and the goblins and whatnot over here a moment ago as well. So we can run right past them without too much trouble. Actually, you know what? We're going to approach from the top side. And I need lots and lots and lots of curatives so that I can keep my stamina going here. So up here, this is the ballista. You may remember from a million years ago, Goblin sits on this ballista and shoots you if you're in the area. You can use it. There's going to be Cyclops down there, and you can attack the two Cyclops and the Hobgoblins and whatnot with the ballista. But if you come over here, this little path here, this is the path that leads down to Bloodwater Beach itself. However, there's an interesting thing you can do. And if you have double jump as a strider, which I don't have because I'm an assassin right now, or if you have levitate as a mage, you can actually pop up and reach. There's a little ledge directly below me here. Ta-da! And you can get like a seeker's token from this area. We keep going up. Ooh, that was close. Glad I grabbed the ledge there. Keep going up here. Now this is maybe a bit tricky because I am heavily encumbered and not moving fast, and I don't have any sort of like double jump or anything like that. So let's... Seems like such a waste though. Do I have any grapes or anything that I can eat down here? Yeah. I'll eat some of this stuff. Okay. I got a bunch of sour meat that I gotta keep an eye on. So you can run, and you can jump across here. And if you make that jump... there's a little like cave up there with a bunch of treasure chests, and there's a super, super, super rare flower. Only one in the game. Like, that's the only spot where you can get it in the entire game, is up there. It's used for a couple of quests. Unfortunately, I'm skipping that quest line in this playthrough of the game. Yeah, and then there's like some pouches of money and whatnot up there, so it's kind of cool. Okay, I'm just gonna get all the rest of this treasure here real quick. Of course, over encumbered. That's what I get for getting rid of my pawns. I don't think... Yeah, see, here's the magic metals that I got from the golem. So that's pretty cool. Steel greatsword. I don't think I need this, so we'll discard that, because that is very, very heavy. Red leather hood. I'm probably going to toss that. Now, I just want... I believe I need one more giant fish. I think that's the last of them I need, is one more. And there we go, we got it. However, it never hurts to have an extra. Okay. I am going to go find my inventory. Yeah, I got inventory problems. I was gathering a few materials off camera for upgrading some of my equipment. That's kind of what I was doing out here, and then I figured I'd try to grab a 10th giant fish while I was out here. So yeah, I'm going to deal with my inventory situation really quickly, and I'm going to switch back over to a mage class, because I like having the levitate ability for getting around and kind of navigating some of the trickier platforming when we're going after these metals. So I'm going to handle that, and I will be right back. And I'm back. I am a mage. I am by myself. We are ready to hunt down some more of those badges. Before we do, however, really, really quick, I have 20 Seeker's tokens. As soon as you... There we go. And I have 10 kept giant fish, so we're going to turn in 2 additional quests here. Some of these side quests that we've had going for a long time throughout the game. So 20 Seeker's tokens. Hooray! Money and experience. And then 10 kept giant fish. Hooray! More money and experience, and then an item, which I am promptly going to deposit, because I don't want to carry it around, whatever it is. So the Seeker's Token quests are going to get a bit wonky and a bit out of order here. And there's not really much I can do about that. So I'm not sure where it came from. And I do have the Worm King's Ring with me, so that I can cast my spells maybe just a hair faster. So we'll see if that makes much of a difference at all. And let's go ahead and figure out... Where are you going to be on the map? So they're going to get a bit wonky here, and that's kind of what I'm... Yeah, okay, so 38... some of them are going to take place in the location for the story quest that I'm on and haven't finished yet, Deny Salvation. The final, like, showdown, I guess, with the leader of the Salvation cult. A few of these tokens are going to show up in those areas. So we have to be careful because there are 3 of them, and one of them is like number 87 or something like that, like very, very high numerically. And we will only have one shot at getting all of these tokens. So I need to make sure that I have, I believe there's going to be 3 of those quests to get the tokens. I need to have all 3 of them active when I go to do that final battle. So those 3 or whatever are going to take... I think it's 3. I'm pretty sure it's 3. Those are going to take place only during the final battle with Salvation, when we go up against the Elysian himself. So with that, we are off. Let me check the map again real quick. So this one is a bit out of the way. I don't know that we can actually cross this. Looks like a ravine or a river or something. Falls. Alright, what the hell? So I am going to go ahead and warp over to... There we go. Soulflare Canyon entrance. and then we will just kind of take it from here. So I should be able to handle myself okay. I have some slightly better upgraded armor and weapons and whatnot. You'll notice I'm using a slick new weapon there. Not elemental at all, so it just does regular boring damage. Oh, rusted warhammer. Why do I grab this crap? I can't help it. I think I have a problem. I should be able to handle most things, most of just like the people and whatnot that we'll be fighting along the way here. I do need to be careful though, because I can't handle like chimeras or ogres or some of the larger, nastier beasts. So those will continue to be a threat for me on this journey here. But otherwise, I think I'll do fine doing this all on my own. Of course, I'm going to stop and grab any mushrooms that I see along the way, because they are a fantastic curative. I'm going to try not to pick up too many other items. I know that can get kind of dull rather quickly. Now we got to figure out how to get up on the other side of this cliff, I suppose. So I don't know if I'll be able to get up on the cliff if I proceed this way.
Get him!
We're still going to try, though. Yeah, that looks like a no. That's a bit of a dead end, although there is a treasure here. And immediately after I say I'm not going to be picking up a bunch of items, there's a treasure chest with sectional iron plate. Interesting looking armor. Yeah, let's just kind of juke past all these guys. Okie dokie, so we need to find a way up on this cliff that is to our left. Now, if I recall correctly... Oh boy, I believe we are in for quite a treat. I think there are some nasty monsters up here if I'm not careful. Specifically, I feel like there's another Drake up here. I don't know if it shows up now or if it won't show up until later on in the game. Oh, and there's a Chimera as well. Okay, maybe it's just the Chimera that I was remembering. I feel like the Drake shows up later in the game.
We don't take kindly to trespassers.
You're right. Let's see how this goes. I'm just gonna run up along this path here. So, I don't know if this is... I don't know if spoiler is the right word, but this is an area that we are going to need to traverse in the actual main quest. So we will be coming through this area again. I don't know if any of the conversations and things that happen up here are going to trigger, because there is some important stuff that happens up here, for sure. Also, I'm a bit worried that we are walking right into the Deny Salvation area. Okay, we'll just have to be careful to avoid that, because I really, really don't want to trigger the, that big quest there. That kind of goes against the whole side quest idea. Cyclops, a whole bunch more of the female bandits, just gonna ignore all of them. Dodge around some boulders here, no big deal. Need a lot more mushrooms. Luckily, I have a boatload of mushrooms here. Well, looks like we do have to go through this area. Shouldn't be much of a problem. Yeah, looks like not going to be any problem at all. Okay. And the token is located somewhere right around here, it looks like. Ha. Boom, number 37. Okay, cool, and I didn't have to deal with any spoilery type stuff. That's exciting. And then now we gotta go all the way back down there. Of course we do. 44 is over there. 39 is most definitely going to be one of the... 39 is in the same area as the Deny Salvation quest. So, that for sure. Yeah, and it looks like 38 is in there as well. Where's 41? 41 is down there. Okay, so I think we can do most of these. I think 38 and 39 are the two, or two of the three that belong in that final quest area. So let's... let's do 43 next, I guess. Might as well just do them kind of in order-ish. So I think the quickest way to get back there would be going back to Gransys. And luckily, I think this northern exit here will actually get us there a bit quicker. I think this is closer to where we want to go. So yeah, the numbers start to get wacky depending on which areas of the game you have available to you at any given time. Have we done number 40? I feel like we haven't done number 40 yet. I don't know, the numbers are all goofed up. Was I completely off my rocker? Yeah, then, well, it's no worse than the other one. Doesn't look to be all that close either. And then there was one over on the, over by the lake, kind of to the west. We can run through the quarry rather quickly and get over to that one. So we'll be able to pick up these next two here without too much trouble. I do need to be kind of careful here. I'm going to just see if I can get a little bit of meat from a couple of these guys. And the reason I need to be careful is that shadow that you see there. Mr. Griffin flying around there. Peter Griffin. Very dangerous enemy in this game. Especially when I'm hanging out by myself. And so okay. The griffins like to eat oxen and I think goblins. So luckily he was pouncing on the goblins instead of swooping down and attacking me. A griffin attacking me would be very, very bad. Ooh. Man, those things scare me when I'm running around by myself. Eat some mushrooms really quick. Not a whole heck of a lot going on. Just a lot of running. Our tokens are getting a bit more spread out now, so unfortunately I'm afraid there's going to be a lot more of this just running from place to place. I haven't decided whether or not I'll actually edit this stuff out or if I'll leave it in. Probably leave it in. I don't know, editing is hard work and I'm kind of lazy. Okay, so the token is going to be around here somewhere. Ah, right there. That actually was not bad. It's just sitting in the middle of that area there. In that crate. So 44 is on the other side of the quarry. Water God's Altar. So the ancient quarry is kind of behind us a little bit over here. And now that we've cleared out the quarry, we defeated the ogres and all the monsters and stuff that were in there earlier. The place is friendly, so it's just filled with like merchants and guards, and there's some random pawns walking around and whatnot. So we don't have to worry about any nasty battles or anything like that. Ouch. Not even any spiders or anything like that. I'm not going to bother wasting time to equip my lantern. Like I said, since it's friendly, we can also just sprint through the entire area very quickly. Like, it doesn't drain our stamina to be in full sprint mode here. So, I hope I'm going the right way. Yeah, it looks like I am. Yeah, so our stamina is recovered, although our health is not. I am probably going to take... Any apples or anything laying around? No, berries. nuts don't recover much. That's fine. My health will be fine. I just need to keep an eye on it if we get into any combat or any stupid bad jumping type situations. Crap. Did I take a wrong turn? I did, but not by much. That's what I get for not paying attention to my map. There we go. Made it through the quarry. So our next badge is, it looks like it was just a little bit to the southwest of the lake here. Unfortunately, the lake is deep enough to have the brine in it. The brine being the nasty, invisible creature thing that... Oh, Saurians. Hello, Saurians. I think I have a quest to kill Saurians. Why am I doing this attack? This attack's gonna waste so much time. We'll just hit it with fireballs. Saurians are relatively weak for where we're at in the game. They're like only maybe slightly stronger than goblins. They are only weak to ice, though. But man, dropped a misshape or a fisheye stone. Those are quite rare drops. Let's see. Oh, I'm gonna get hit. Okay. Not gonna deal with them. I believe I need to kill 30 of them or something, and I've probably killed like maybe 10. That's okay though. Don't want to waste a lot of time doing that. Let's go find a token. The Badge of Vows. Looks like it's just gonna be over here somewhere. I believe at night... Ooh, grapes, hello. And enjoy the health recovery from grapes. I believe at night there's going to be maybe some, like some phantoms or ghosts or things kind of hovering around here. Phantasms, maybe? I don't know. Some breed of ghosts. I feel like they're around here at nighttime. I could just be making that up, though. So around here somewhere. It looks like it's going to be up on the rock. There we go. Badge number 44. Cool. 39 we can't get yet. 38 we can't get yet. So 41 is the next one here. And that's actually not too far away from where we're at right now. So I think I'm just going to kind of hoof it over there. Ooh, Thornflower. Hold up, that's new. I don't think we have any of those yet. Also, there's something roaring. Is that the dragon? Or the drake? Ah, it's the drake. Holy crap! Oh, boy. That is the last thing I want to be fighting or have chasing me right now. Ooh. Luckily, they just kind of breathe a cone of flame. They don't actually shoot fireballs out of their mouth like some dragons have been known to do in other fiction. Okay, so I think I'm just going to be following this... Oh, running out of stamina. I think we're just going to be following this wall that's on our left here. All the way around until we get to where the Badge of Vows is located. Oh, and I do kind of remember this one. So there are boulders that are going to roll down here. This is a slippy, slidey, kind of one-way slope sort of thing. Oh boy. So we got to be careful not to overshoot where the Badge of Vows is going to be. Because it'll be a long way back up. Are these? Nope, these are not anything new. It's just a lot of rocks rolling down here, so let's pass those. Maybe this one, maybe this isn't the slippy, slidey slope badge. I thought it was. And more Saurians, of course. Taunting me. Map. Okay, so we're almost there. It's just out here in the woods somewhere, it looks like. here somewhere. Maybe? Ah, ha 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 ha. It's gonna be in the cave back there. Tricky, tricky game. It's just gonna be back here somewhere. Yeah, right there. Boom, badge number 41, and I think that's all that we have right now, other than 38 and 39. Which, as I mentioned, I believe are, I believe those are the two in the thingy. The place that we gotta go for the salvation quest. Alright, you know what? I am a mage now. I am going to show off the little cavern area that I was talking about before. We're not that far away from Bloodwater Beach, and I can just sprint there. There is a pretty good chance that another griffin is going to show up along the way, though, because this is the other area that is hunting grounds for the griffin. Yep. There it is. Luckily, he's preoccupied with the goblins, and I am 100% okay with that. Yep, and then there's more oxen things wandering around over here. So, perfect hunting ground for a griffin. And griffins aren't that tough to fight if you have a solid mage, somebody who knows good fire spells. Because you burn their wings and you keep them on the ground. They can't fly when their wings are on fire, and they are... I believe they are resistant to lightning magic. In fact, I think they can use lightning magic on their own, but they are definitely weak to fire. So they're... When you know that, if you have a good mage, somebody who can summon meteors, or who uses a lot of like fire enchantments and fireballs and that sort of thing, griffins are not too much trouble in this game. They have a lot of health. They're certainly beefier and a bit stronger than most of the other creatures that we fought so far in the game. Like chimeras and things are the other big enemies that kind of spring to mind immediately, and those are not too bad to fight. So the problem with going through these from a different sky quests now, these other two that I am going to be holding on to for a while, with these other two constantly hanging out in my inventory until we're ready to go get them, because there's a third. Like I want to have the third, and then we are a long way away from that. So until we get there, that's 2 of our available 6 quests that we're not going to be cycling through, if that makes sense. Basically, we're only going to be picking up 4 new quests at a time instead of 6 like we were previously. And that's going to be a bit irritating. Not really much I can do about it, but, yeah. So these videos are either going to be a little bit shorter than they have been previously, or they're going to involve me running back to Gransys after every couple of badges to fill up some more quests. Okie dokie. So this here's the ledge I was talking about before that, as a mage, you can kind of work your way up onto. Maybe. I promise you I've done it before. There we go. Just gotta find the right spot. And just hover over here. You can make this jump. I believe you have to be lightly encumbered, though, in order to make that jump, because as you saw last time, I failed miserably. Noonflower, these are unbelievably rare. And by unbelievably rare, I mean that is the only spot where you can get them in the game. And then there's a little tunnely cave area back here. There's some cool treasure chests. Seeker's token, we don't need those anymore. I can just sell them or do whatever. Some gloves, giant coin pouch, so 10,000 coins. I think you can search these bags, maybe? Maybe not. Break these open. Is there more stuff? Am I lying? Nope, just the 2 chests. 2 chests and 10,000 coins, and then a Noonflower. The Noonflower will wilt. It is something that you need for a quest in the game. Like I said, I'm not doing that quest line. I kind of botched the order of doing things, and as a result, that quest line is closed off to me. I couldn't do it even if I wanted to. Not a big deal, though. And then you can mine here. That's the other thing, as you see me doing. And then while we're here, you can slide down here. some more giant coin pouch. A lot more gold. And then... of course, we're just at Bloodwater Beach, so all the looting and whatnot that you can do here anyway. I might grab... I am going to look. I'm going to look and see if there are any more of the giant fish, just because you can combine them with things and turn them into liquid vim, and that would actually alleviate a lot of my problems right now with my stamina as I'm running through these videos. Of course, the game is not going to give me any more. Ah ha ha! 1, 2. Oh, that's exciting. In addition to that, like turning them into liquid vim, they also just restore a ton of stamina, so you can just eat them for stamina recovery. And it looks like the fishing node here is gone. Okay. No worries. So, time to head back to town. I'm going to go grab the next batch of quests, and we are going to work on some more of these in the next video. So thank you for joining me, everyone, and I will see you next time.